wanted to kick things off, as you can see on the screen here. I'm wanting to talk about my computer because I've received so many inquiries, people asking about what computer they should buy here in 2021. And I wanted to kick things off kind of showing you my HP OMEN 30L computer that I've been using. It's got a 3080 graphics card on board, which is absolutely amazing. 64 gig of RAM, big solid state hard drive, big storage drive, and it's got the second fastest i9 processor on earth. And as you can see, it just looks absolutely gorgeous here in my studio. And I use this computer for 4K gaming and 4K video production and live streaming. So if you guys aren't familiar with this machine already, this is it. This is the one on the screen. And the reason why I want to talk about it is a lot of people are asking me if they should buy a graphics card right now in today's market. That looks amazing. Thank you, Zach. It's good to see you. Is that the Zach I know already, or is it a different Zach? In any case, this particular computer is my favorite pre-built. I actually dropped all the money cash myself on this machine using my Amazon card. And it's because if you try to buy a computer like this and just buy the graphics card outright, you're going to get gouged. So pay attention to this part. These graphics cards, these 3080 graphics cards, I've checked on them on eBay. And if you try to buy one of these graphics cards outright, right now, we'll just double check prices. Right now on the 3080, they're going to charge you something like $2,000 for one of these graphics cards on its own. Whereas you can get that graphics card in a pre-built system. Oh my God, it's even more than that. I'm looking at the prices right now on my screen, and on eBay, I'm not supposed to show you external websites, so I'm going to tell you on eBay right now, 3080 graphics cards are running $2,100, $2,500, $3,000 just for the graphics card. Whereas this computer I'm featuring right now is it's close to $3,000 just for the computer and everything in it. And so it's such a better deal just to get a pre-built computer today than to upgrade. And so for only a couple $100 more than buying just the graphics card, you can get the liquid cooling, you can get that amazing HyperX RAM, you can get the beautiful case. It's all pre-built for you. Fantastic machine here with a solid state drive and a storage drive. And the reason why I want, oh no, graphics cards are totally insane, Zach, absolutely. It's crazy, dude, how insane they are. This computer, I ordered it, it was in my house, or at my house, within about 48 to 72 hours of me buying it. It told me it was going to be like 5 to 8 days. It was there in like 2 days or less, which is wonderful. And so you guys might be asking, well, why would you want to get a computer like this at all? What's the advantage to getting it? Blah, blah, blah. Well, for anybody out there that's wanting, first of all, if you're wanting to do 2K or 4K gaming, you're going to want a 30 series graphics card to do that. So for today's stream, I've actually fired up, if you guys aren't familiar, this is a game I'm interested in right now, Outriders. Outriders just dropped, and I'm running the game currently right now. You guys are watching footage of this in 4K, 60 frames per second, with every single setting turned on ultra. And as you can see, everything is buttery smooth here with the gameplay. And so I might shoot a couple things to kind of demo this. But the point of showing this to you is if you want to future-proof yourself, the point of me showing you this is to show you that these new 30 series graphics cards can handle the latest games on ultra graphics with DLSS enabled, no problem. There might be an audio button on the screen to press. Yeah, there is an audio, exactly. Thank you for telling him that. I appreciate that. And so, but this isn't the only thing you want to be purchasing this graphics card for. So not only do graphics cards like the 30 series cards, oopsie, I just hit the keyboard on accident. Not only do the 30 series cards allow you to play games at super high resolution, they also allow you to edit videos and live stream at super high resolution, which is great, which is what I'm doing right now, right? So with something like this, you could play in 4K, you can play in 2K and 1080p if you wanted, but most importantly, you can capture the footage and you can broadcast and you can produce and you can edit video in 4K with a system like this, future-proofing you. I have systems and computers I've bought with 2000 series NVIDIA graphics cards, and I don't recommend to anyone today buying anything but a computer that has a 3000 series graphics card at this point in a pre-built computer, because it's going to future-proof you, because you have that new chipset and you're going to have whatever technology, especially broadcasting and editing technology, they're going to enable for these new cards moving forward. It's not just about the gaming. So what do I mean by that? Anytime you want to capture footage, the reason why I'm sharing that with you is when you're looking to broadcast your footage, gameplay footage, or if you're looking to edit footage, I don't recommend buying any type of graphics card but NVIDIA graphics cards. And why? It's because it has the NVIDIA NVENC encoder on board. And so what does that do? What that does is it allows you to basically record and live stream. Looks like I'm about to show you some action here. You can record and live stream your footage using the power of your graphics card rather than having to only use, this is really important, only having to use your processor itself. So if you're trying to make your processor handle all of the functions, if you're trying to be a live streamer, you're trying to be a producer, video producer, if you're trying to get your processor to handle all of those functions on its own, it's probably going to get overloaded along the way. And you're going to have an error called encoding overloaded. And that's not something that you want. However, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you can let your NVIDIA graphics card handle the encoding for you so that your processor can do other things on your computer. And that's one of the most valuable things about getting an NVIDIA graphics card versus something like an AMD graphics card. Comment here in chat from Zach Kassler saying, wow, the gameplay is beautiful and the PC looks amazing as well. Yeah, love at first sight. 3000 isn't too bad. No, it's really not too bad. I mean, for the complete package, it's actually going to be the most cost-effective way to buy a higher-end machine. It's actually going to be more expensive. Here's the crazy thing, guys. Are you ready for this? It is more expensive to build your own computer right now in 2021 than it is to actually buy a pre-built computer like the one I'm showing you on Amazon that I'm playing on right now. Isn't that crazy? Like, the price gouging just got completely out of control. And so getting the pre-builts is the only way to guarantee, essentially, that when you buy modern graphics cards, you're not paying a 50, 70, 80% markup. In some cases, 100% plus markup, which should be criminal, in my opinion. And in some countries, they're looking to make that criminal, but literally. They're taking some measures to deal with scalpers and bots and that kind of thing when it comes to these high-demand technology products. And so that's something I want you guys to keep in mind. That's why that's what you spent on your setup in 2014. Totally makes sense. So what I would want you guys to consider is buying that pre-built. Okay, that was point number one, I guess. And so the computer I've been talking about, but the computer is the HP OMEN 30L, which is the one I was running that gameplay on.